Sound is gonna be crappy. I don't ever use this dash cam, so I figured I'd use it. I'm going to my mom's right now, so it's gonna take about 25-30 minutes to get there. I'm going to Wabash, Indiana right now. That's where her place is. It's Saturday. I had to set the date and everything back on this camera. So happy October 1st to everybody. It's already October. Can you guys believe that? But yep, that's what we're doing today. I haven't seen her in 3 weeks, so yes, I already did let her know that I was coming, so I was wanting to leave at 9:30, but I ended up not. But it's still 10 o'clock. But let's just see what kind of shots I'll get on the way here if something happens. So you guys seen the mileage on the Navigator, and we'll see how much it gets when we get to Wabash. I'm not going to use the radio, but I got it on my phone connected to Bluetooth. So since YouTube doesn't like radio, turn cruise control on and get it ready. Okay. I'm not going to set it right now, but and I already did tell my dad I was leaving too, so he already knows as well. Speed limit's 50 through here, so I usually go about 55. It goes from 55 to 50. I do not go 60 here. I like to go probably like 5 or so miles over. Not much more. It's a nice car, nice Camaro. So we're on Indiana 13 right now, which you guys have seen me drive on this road before because I've done a YouTube live stream from my phone, put it on the phone holder. But I just want to see how the dash cam is going to work out. This is a new dash cam I got for Christmas, and I've only used it once or twice, so figured give it a good shot. I mean, it's been dead. I haven't had it plugged in, so I'm just using it. I need to use my old one again too. I don't have that one with me, but on the road to the left, I always turn there every morning. I usually like to turn there to go to the shop, but if I have the blue truck and trailer, then I usually go Market Street, which is the road before the one we just passed. And off to your left is Clear Creek Apartments. My mom lived there for a little while. I used to do stupid stuff there, but I quit that crap. I know better now. So. Heck, some people already started harvesting their field. Some people harvest early this year. Some people harvest late. At my buddy Finn's house, their field, his neighbor, of course it's his neighbor's place, it's not even ready yet because he plants a little bit later. See, the stuff up here is still pretty green. but it's getting brown. So. And my dad is at an auction with one of his buddies right now in Rochester, I'm pretty sure. That's what he said. And my stepmom, she's just home doing nothing. So I'm going to Wabash. Yes, I'm good on fuel. It's still at like 3/4 of a tank, so I don't need any. I actually didn't drive this all week. I drove the red truck a few days this week. I just wanted to see how it was running. My dad filled it up, and then I wasted, and I used 4 gallons of the fuel, and it went to 3/4. So I filled it back up. It took about $22. So now it's still getting this, so now it's got a full tank of fuel still again. Keep that truck full. The Corvette is mean. Okay. Freaking green arrows. I thought it was going to be the light that would turn itself. Oh, there we go. Now on the 13, we're still on 13, it's going to be 55, so I like to go like 60 something. A little bit faster on this road because 13 goes a long way, and so usually quite a few cars on here, so I usually keep up with them. I already put the cruise control on. Alright, let's set it now. Now set. About 65, but it's actually 62. The speedometer is a little too fast still. It's not 7 miles fast like it used to be. That's just the tire pressure sensor fault. Since this thing's got 2021 sensors in a 2004 Navigator, it's not going to be happy about it. It either says the tire is really low or it's just got a fault. Plus, the tire sensor light has been giving issues since like 2019. So, and then the traction light, that's always been on. That's got a little problems too, but the traction control still works fine actually. I don't know if you guys seen the stuff steaming to the left, but that's Poet. Biorefining, or whatever the heck it is. They make ethanol there. My dad mows that. That's one that we mow. The biggest one we mow too. It takes 2 people like 2.5 hours. Just no weed eating, just mowing only. But mowing and weed eating with 2 people, probably about 4. 3 people, about 3.5. So not bad. Yeah, grass has definitely been slowing down lately. We haven't really had rain in a while, and we've had some cold temps. There's a motorcycle behind me. Didn't even hear it. Surprised, because usually you can hear them pretty damn good. Go 1 mile faster. Motorcycle's riding me a little bit close. Not going any faster. And to the right is 16. We mow one down that road too. Right and left is both 16. And of course you got to cross 13 to get to the other side of 16. Cruise control off. Now we're getting ready to pass through Urbana, Indiana, of course. It's a little town. And there's a gas station right in Urbana, but they've been closed for a long time. But it was called 7 Mile. So maybe that's 7 miles from Wabash or 7 miles from Manchester. Now we'll start slowing down. Kind of sucks that gas station is closed, because people in Urbana that would like to get fuel would have to go a little bit further. But I was in that store before and it wasn't the best. I bet imagine what it's like now. And the resume button on this cruise control does not work. And that CarQuest, it's not open anymore either. Not a bad little town down here. I don't know if I would live down here, but because you're living right off 13, and that'd be kind of noisy at nighttime. Yeah, hopefully eventually I'll be driving my F-150. I'm going to be driving it in the snow. I would like to change the oil in it and the coolant, because the coolant's not the cleanest. This thing's still good on coolant. I haven't had to add coolant to it since probably before summertime. I don't even remember if I added it at all during the summer. But they don't use coolant in the summertime. It uses a lot more in the wintertime because of the heat. You can actually smell coolant when you got the heater on, but it's not leaking bad enough to worry about. It's coming from a rubber freeze plug that my grandpa put in this. I mean, he also let us know that just keep an eye on that freeze plug. My dad's got all 8 new freeze plugs for this thing if he needs to replace more of them. Problem is, the rubber freeze plug, that's behind the freaking head, so yeah, that was a pain. My grandpa said that was the biggest pain in the butt. Changing the oil on this isn't easy either. They don't make any room. But I've changed it twice, and it's not the worst when you've done it before. I'm telling you what, these fields are getting cut early. It's the beginning of October. They usually don't get cut until like later October, November. So and the school off to the right is Northfield High School. That's where my cousin Jared goes. Slowing way down now. We're going below 60 now. Now we're going to be passing a John Deere dealer that hasn't been here for very long. There's maybe a couple years or longer, a few years, 4 years. I don't remember when they built it. And then to the right is a movie drive-in thing where they got those big screens outside. You guys will see it. You'll see the drive-in thing, I hope. Yeah, I hope you guys see it a little bit. I'm not going to move my camera at all. And there's the John Deere dealer out to the left. Then we're getting ready to come up to a stoplight. We're about to go across Highway 24. We're not actually driving on it, but we got to cross it to go to town. So. And then the gas station to the left. That used to be called Hoosier Point a long time ago, so that's what me and my dad called it. My dad used to plow that. And he used to plow one in LaGros too, but it took a lot more fuel to get down there than it did to actually do it. Plus, sometimes if we went down here to do it, somebody already did it for us. So we just done doing it from now on. Now we dropped a lot of plowing stuff because my dad was tired of being up 26 hours straight. I went a little too far past the white line. A little bit busy today. These stupid lights. Now the speed limit's 45 for a little bit. Then it gets down to 40 and then 35 and then 30. And the place to the left that they're building, it's going to be a jail. There's a jail to the right, but that one is nowhere near as big as this one's going to be. So, yeah. I better not go 55 here. Especially since we're right by a jail, the Wabash jail. I always go about 50 here, which I'm really going about 48. And the speedometer shows 50. About a few miles on. I'll slow her down to 45. Speed limit's 40. In the Field of Dreams that we just passed, my cousin Logan and Jared played ball there. Baseball. And I watched them quite a bit. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of sports stuff, but that's my cousin, so I gotta watch them. My Ranger is going to be my winter project this year. Dad told me to work on that first. There was an autocross last night here in Wabash too. I think there's one tonight too. Board meter box is where my cousin Andrew works at. He likes it there. My mom used to work at the Village Pantry up to the right and that Marathon. She used to work at these two places. The Village Pantry she worked at like 2018. She just recently stopped the Marathon one because she works at the liquor store now. We just passed it, but she loves it there, man. She can get days off that she wants, and she loves it there. Off to the right is Rex Auto. That's where my mom bought her 90 or 2000 RAV4 from. That was also where she took it back at too. Nobody coming. We're good. I hate turning on that road because there's either an arrow or there's not. The arrow's not even there very often on the light. I'm not even pushing the gas because we're about to go down a hill. To the left is the Shell gas station. My mom used to work there as well. Tracks, yeah, these ones are pretty bad, so I go over to the right. Yeah, Wabash is a pretty damn crazy town, man. You got about like 2 minutes until we get there. 27 minutes since I started this video. This navigator knows this area well because it's seen Wabash a lot and it's been through hell and back. And its enemy part is is an alley, because that's where the freaking thing died at, and it just got left there. I mean, and it had to get towed back to my grandma and grandpa's because the fuel pump went out of it. So it was just sitting at my grandma and grandpa's for a while. This was in 2018. A few months after my Uncle Matt passed, my stupid aunt that he married, the person he married, she was not nice. Not that nice. So she drove it, and yeah. Let's see. I'll go on the other damn side. Because all those damn neighbors think they own that whole freaking parking spots. So they think they can park there all they want, and they can park like 50 cars there. I've parked there a few times, and they don't say a word about it. Damn Dodgers. Alright, let's check the miles. If I can get it off there. Come on. There. We're at 100. Oh, god dang it. Why is it? Anyways, we're at 194,863 miles on this. God, why is it blurry? Okay.